Hey guys, how's it going today? We're going to be reviewing the Lunchables versus this Amour Lunch Maker's pizza. Basically, this one has three pizzas with pizza sauce and pepperoni, and this one has uh, low moisture Parmesan skim mozzarella cheese. Has a crunch bar and has a pepperoni sausage flavors, and then obviously the pizza crust and the sauce. This one I believe was $1 something. I don't remember the price. And then this one was $1 something as well. This one was cheaper by a couple cents, I believe. Um, I'll put the price up when I edit the video. But we're gonna try one each, and then we're gonna compare and contrast. As you can see here, that's the Lunchable one. Pretty standard, some sauce, some cheese, and some pepperoni, nothing too special. And then we're gonna make this one right now. Okay, and then we just made this one, and it's that one. Pretty noticeable difference. I did notice also, so this is a container for this one right here. It does come to the crunch bar, but you only get two of these, so it's only two. Way less pepperonis. Like I only have two left. And then the cheese, it's about the same, but the packet's very small. Compare that to the Lunchable right here, where you get two more. I still have a good amount of pepperoni and about the same amount of cheese, but the sauce packet is also bigger. So let's take that into consideration. I guess the difference is you do get a crunch bar with this one. Okay, well now let's test it. Let's go with original first. Pretty standard. You really don't get much of the flavoring. All you really taste is, oh, that's a better bite, I think. You mostly just taste pepperoni, maybe a little bit of sauce, but nothing too different about that one. And then this one's going in. A closer look. That's interesting. You really don't taste anything. I really mostly just taste the breading. Whatever the pizza crust is, I really only taste that. Like, here, let me get a little bit of cheese. Yeah, I taste the cheese by itself. I can taste the cheese. I taste the sausage thing flavor, and then I'm pretty sure the pizza sauce is. That's interesting, but pizza sauce compared to the. I think it has better pizza sauce, but you really, I'm just assuming this pizza crust just overpowers everything. Because all I taste is the pizza crust. I mean, overall, not bad. I should have done this part beforehand, but I didn't. So for the Lunchable, 310 calories, 7 grams of fat, 690 sodium, and 3 grams of added sugar. And then the other one, this one, is 220 calories, 350 milligrams of sodium. What else did they say? Saturated fat, 10 grams of fat. Oh no, 4.5 grams of fat. and then 7 grams of added sugar. So I don't know if that added sugar is including the crunch, because you know, if you don't eat the crunch, then it's less. But overall, I mean, should you be eating any of these? Not really. But if you really care about having more taste than just the bread, I think I'd go with the Lunchables. But you know, overall, they're pretty much the same. I'm gonna make another one and try them again. Um, but for now, I'm assuming Lunchables is winning. Another note I forgot to bring up: that's the size of this one, and then the Lunchables is this big. So decent amount, slightly bigger than the Lunchable over here. So that's something to also keep in mind, I guess. You do get slightly bigger ones. Okay? This is round 2 of the Lunchable versus pizza. Obviously, this will be the last round because they only give you 2 for him. And then they get 3. I mean, I guess you can compare the crunch to another whole pizza thing. And I guess depending on the kid, an extra slice of pizza or having a candy might be different. Obviously, you can always get the other ones. They have the Capri Sun and the candy, but that's more expensive. Let's go. This guy this time maybe different in opinion. I did put everything else in here, so there's no leftovers. I dropped the pepperoni on my lap. Okay. Was that one? I think I taste the pizza sauce a bit more. I think now that I taste it all separately, I can taste it a bit more. Obviously, a kid wouldn't really care. But you do taste the pepperoni and sauce a bit more on this one. And now let's do round 2 of the Lunchable. Yeah. Pretty good overall, but that sauce, I don't know. I don't know if they changed it or maybe this one's just a bad sauce, but that sauce is not doing it for me. I think overall, I'd probably pick that one. I will read the nutritional fact on the back right after this, but you know, this one is, I believe, slightly cheaper. Yeah, you only get 2, but you do get a crunch plus. Right now, the sauce is doing a better job, and I am cleansing my palate. I have my water bottle with me each time I drink. I have to rinse out my mouth, so there's no contamination of anything. I will be back with the final scores and the nutritional facts. So, final thoughts on Lunchables. We'll go to the back. You know, you can read that if you want. I don't really care. It is what it is. 310 calories, 16 grams of total fat, 25 milligrams of cholesterol, 690 milligrams of sodium, 28 grams of total carbohydrates, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 4 grams of total sugars, including 3 grams of added sugars, 13 grams of protein. Supposedly has some 270 milligrams of calcium, 240 milligrams of potassium, 2.2 milligrams of iron, and vitamin D 0.2 mcg. Overall, not too bad. The sauce was just weird this time. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know if that's like a new formula or not, but that's something that I don't know if a kid would like or not. I personally didn't like it. And now for the Lunchmaker's Pizza. 220 calories per serving. Total fat 10 grams, 13%. Saturated fat 4.5%. 4% grams, 23%. Cholesterol 15 milligrams, 5%. Sodium 350 milligrams. Total carbs 25 grams. Fiber 1 gram. Total sugar is 9 grams, including 7 grams of added sugar. Protein 7 grams, no vitamin D, 10% calcium, iron is 8%, and potassium is 4%. So looking at the stats, you get less, but you eat less calories. But less calories, less fat, less cholesterol, less sodium, less carbs. The only real difference is, I guess, if you want vitamins and calcium and stuff from it, it beats it out, I'm pretty sure. Because technically it has more vitamin D, has more calcium, has more iron, and has more potassium. So that's worth to you the extra, 90 calories. Then you could go with the Lunchable. But personally, I think if I had to give this to a child, I'd probably give them this one. It's too bad. And then, add an extra little crunch. Yeah, they only get 2 pizza slices, but hey, they get a little candy. So it's not too bad. Overall, I'd give the Lunchable maybe... definitely the winner. But if I had to score them, Lunchable would be, I don't know, I think it's like a 4 out of 10. It wasn't too bad. I don't know if the sauce had changed, so I might need to make another one with getting a different package. Maybe the sauce was just bad in that one. And then for this one, I'd actually give it a 6 out of 10 overall. Nothing too bad, nothing too harmful. Definitely you could taste the less salt, but in a good way. It didn't taste too salty. I will put the pricing on here once I finish. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We're on the road to get 100 subscribers, and I would appreciate if you guys would do that. Again, have a good day. Stay blessed.